bounce of the ball just going against them. Probably just as well for Penrith.
Here's Carter. He went straight through them. Has support looming up, but they won't catch up to him. Now he throws it over the head wildly and straight to Jason Taylor. And here come the Bears on the counter-attack. Taylor got it away to Buechner. He's got just one to beat. Back there in cover was Matt Adamson of all people.
Well, I bet he hasn't played fullback for quite a while.
Not since his days at Parramatta, perhaps, but the Panthers stretch now as the Bears come to their left-hand side. Florimo looking for a basketball pass over the top of the defence. Roy gives it away to Leisha, to Petherbridge. Nowhere for him to go. He hands it back to Leisha. Now there's something happening. Icon saw a gap. They don't want to give him too much space, the form he's been in. Here's Soden darting for the line. They haven't read it at all well, the Panthers' defence. And Steve Chitty is going to say Soden was held up in goal.
Good work from John Cross, one of the men that got in there. But gee, that is what changes the outcome of football games. Just 60 seconds ago, we were expecting to see a Penrith try. There was a couple of them. I don't think there was too much doubt that the ball was effectively held above the ground. But it should have been 6 points on the board for the Panthers. A silly pass, a very poor option taken by Steve Carter.
Stay there. Hold.
The Bears with another set of 6, courtesy of the held up in the in-goal decision. They'll play it inside the Panthers 10 directly in front of the post. Florimo showing it, going himself. Soden back to Trendall, will crash over. Did he get the ball down? I think you'll find he did. Steve Chitty says yes. 4-0 to the Bears, just under 10 minutes gone at Bear Park.
The sheer strength providing the opportunity for Trindle to get across the line, but you've got to pay great credit to Mark Soden. Cleverly took the ball across to turn it back inside. What probably gained him a little bit of doubt in the mind of the defenders as well is that, of course, just moments ago, he cleverly darted out of dummy half to provide such a great problem. Denied a try by great defence. On that occasion, providing a try for a team.
It's been a penalty to the Panthers. They spread the ball on the last tackle. Carter it is again. The spiralling torpedo punt, which sits in the air like a frisbee almost there and lands softly in the hands of Ben Icon. Almost got past the chaser. David Woods it was getting through. Himself, he's had plenty of injury worries. A great ball from Buechner to Brett Dallas. He ran around Bobby Thompson and will score under the post for the Bears second. Oh, what a try from North Sydney. (10-0) with 15 minutes gone. And they might be set for plenty of points here this afternoon.
Yeah, a couple of problems springing already for the Panthers. That was a very ordinary kick, went straight down the throat of Benny Icon. Some very ordinary up-front defence to start with. Brett Dallas just returning a few games back from injury. Really finding out exactly how good a footballer. But just watch this. It was a simple sidestep that beat Carter. Beaten on the inside as well. A stand up and around. Thompson embarrassed a little bit. But whilst we are being a little bit critical of the Panthers, perhaps we should give a fair rap to Dallas. It was one of the that Penrith had to just try and scrub before. Difficult, and that's why they're coming up with a couple of very early mistakes.
John Cross, a long ball to Steve Carter again, who in turn gets it away, and Chris Hicks now steaming up towards Ben Icon. He'll almost run around Icon. A great tackle by the fullback.
That's quality football from Benny Icon. Whilst we do know that he is a state of origin representative, has done very well at that level. Clever pass on that outside as well. It is a little bit difficult when you're readjusting to a fullback's role and how to come across in cover defence.
Mark Rebron in jumper 16, filling the dummy half duties for the Bears. Soden gets a break midway through the first half. Robbie Beckett, a flyer who has come up with a small mistake here. No, Mark Reba going to be called out.
You made the tackle. There was nothing all in it and you came over the top. Keep it out, OK?
Pretty simple, the instructions there from Steve Chitty. And, well, there was the little right arm
a bit of the opposition defence on the back foot. We've just seen that 3 tackles and they've already made up 30 yards. Jason Taylor's kicking game will probably stretch out to about 70 in just a few moments.
Reba gets a ball away to Taylor. Stepping back inside the defence was Aiken. A great ball for Nigel Roy. He found Taylor with another terrific pass. This is what they turned on against the Raiders here 2 weeks ago. Oh, stepping straight through them. Seeing the gap was Buter, who gets the ball back to Florimo. They've gone the length of the field in 1 set of 6 and scored their 3rd try of the afternoon. Outrageous skills from the Bears. Here was the initial bust down the left-hand side. Aiken, a terrific ball back to Nigel Roy. That was a great pass in traffic to Jason Taylor, and they worked it so nicely on the right-hand side of the field.
Yeah, I thought there was a little bit of lazy defence there. Just on the outside, player waiting for the slide defence to come across and take him. And it was blatantly obvious that he was about 6 or 7 metres in front of his teammate. Yeah, it is running. Buter running straight through a hole. See the Penrith players, there didn't seem to be a lot of desperation to turn around and chase either once they knew that their front line had been split.
Danger of going 0-9 on the road. Morrison now sitting back through the ruck. 25 metres out. Comes to David Fairley. Pushes away from a couple of tackles and then has the left arm free and flips another ball. Here they come again. Buter runs straight past Reece Wesser. They're not going to stop him. They've scored in the very next set. And the scoreboard attendant is in danger of getting RSI. 22-0, the Bears lead the Panthers, and it's reaching embarrassing proportions.
Well, you can see the confidence level, but 2 very ordinary attempts at tackle that occasion that really put David Fairley on the front foot. Some clever around the corner balls being thrown there. Buter, hungry. He knows that he wants to cash in as well, wants to chalk up a couple of 4-pointers. But gee, unless Penrith really did, look at that. I mean, that's terrible defence. You know that it's important to go high on a fella that's got clever ball skills, but there's just no communication apparent in the Penrith defensive line. Woods and Adomic, and particularly on that occasion, really did look like he was
the line with great speed. Well tackled by Nigel Roy. John Cross had the right arm free. He was trying to get a pass away, which went to ground. Now David Woods almost steamed straight past Roy. We got a ball away to Robbie Beckett. Steve Chitty is going to ask the video referee to have a look at this one. And the reason is there was a North Sydney player taken out of the play when the ball went to ground after the David Woods pass.
Let's come out here and we'll do it. Quiet, quiet, Phil, someone else is doing the job here, okay? Okay, someone else will do it for you. Let's do this, will do. Have a listen to the touch judge for me and what he's got to say. He's going to report to me. You listen to him.
Okay.
Who do we want? 10, mate, was it?
Yeah, number 10.
10, we want?
2 or 1.
10, is that you, Phil?
There's no advantage for them, they knocked on.
Matt, is it? Where's Matt Adamson?
Number 10, I want number 10.
10, Matty, come on.
Go back, Cross, and get upset.
Justin.
Almost up to the Bears' 40-metre line. Back to the left-hand side they go through Brad Drew. He's tackled there. Still a couple left in this set. McGilvray. Bears are slow to move up on that occasion. He took it up to them. Now Carter on the last tackle. Gives it away to Sid Dominic. Another big gap on the fringes. Taken sensationally by John Cross, and he will score a great try for the Panthers.
Put that one down to Steve Carter on the 5th tackle, creating a little bit of doubt in the mind of the Bears defenders. He came across field, threw a very neat pass into a hole, actually made Sid Domic run where he wanted him to pass the ball. Great skill shown on that occasion. Cross handled it very well, but there's the pass that provides the hole. Neat work on the inside, but wasn't that great control, especially under the pressure. And
for the Panthers, Jody Gall plays it. Back to the left they go again. Drew working with Carter. A cutout pass for Adamson standing wide. He was picked up and dumped heavily.
Stay out, stay out.
Greg Florimo now.
Greg, come with me,
going to be called out for this tackle.
Okay, most of that was on the shoulder. I don't know how much lift was in it, but we're going to have a look at it on report, okay?
Yeah, well, I think Florimo, most people that have seen this bloke playing over the last few years know that there's certainly no spider malice involved in his game plan. A guy that probably, well, the rules in rugby league are now that, of course, if a hand goes between the legs to intentionally lift him, it's got to create a little bit of doubt.
To go himself down the blind side. 3 or 4 bears there. There really wasn't much happening there for Steve Carter. Adamson went off the ruck. A run around with Boyd. A long pass to John Cross. Got it away to Domick. He had numbers outside him, but couldn't get the pass away as Nigel Roy came out to shut it down. Good pass to Robbie Beckett, and they will score in the right-hand corner. Terrific ball from Matt Adamson, who just took it to the line, drew the tacklers, offloaded, and they're in.
Yeah, very well planned. I'll say that, it's an individual plan. He took it to the line very well. Here's the original mistake. Of course, the only time we've seen Penrith come up with points in the game has been through pretty simple errors from North Sydney. We don't see that too many times from the lock. Billy Moore gave them the chance, shifting the ball wide. Finally got the opportunity, but just watch this. He takes it to the line, turns inside out, keeps the fend with his left hand. The ball in the right hand to make it available, keeping it as far away as possible. If anything, probably Brett Dallas got caught in, well, no, it wasn't Brett Dallas, it was Scott Petherbridge that got caught in no man.
The brother Phil Adamson through Steve Carter on this occasion. They're almost to the Bears' 40-metre line. The players on the left-hand side, as Penrith look at it, were all offside there. They realised that, the Bears, and didn't try to rush up and make the tackle. Boyd a dummy half to Drew, rushing to the left-hand side. One more tackle for them. It's Carter, has been so dangerous with the ball. A floating pass, a great pass to Craig Wise. Got it away to Duncan McGilvray, and in and away before he put it on the toe. A loose ball, cleaned up, and it will be 6 to go, says Steve Chitty. McGilvray will play it inside the Bears 10 with a new set of 6 tackles. They'll waste one of them as they try and get the dummy half situation sorted out. Now they do. Brad Drew is there on the second tackle. Running, looking, he finds Reece Wesser chiming in. The Panthers are back. Their 3rd try of the game, their 2nd in the second half, and it's 24 points to 14. The Bears have gone into hibernation.
Oh, and listen to the rollers on those boards. The price is shortening just a bit. But they've done pretty well, Penrith. They've constructed their attack a lot better than they did. Here was a situation that provided them with a further 6 tackles. I thought it was a very ordinary choice to start with from the grubber kick, but it worked in their favour. Did very well. Brad Drew committed a couple of defenders, put another one in Matty Sears in complete doubt. Just dropped a ball into a perfect hole. Gee, worked in well there. He took 2 defenders effectively out of play. Soden was one of them. There's a complete turnaround in that Panther camp, Peter Mulholland.
There certainly is, and as I said before, Wally, I think that previous set of 6, they looked like they were good. Jason Taylor.
Gee, I thought they went the wrong way on that time. They looked to have a 2 or 3 man overlap on the blind.
Boyd to Drew on the last tackle, grubbering. A good chase as well, and Craig Wise has almost forced Jason Taylor back into the in-goal area.
16 from North Sydney, mate.
Okay, 16 North.
For a hold back over here.
16 North.
Well, Mark Reaver is going to be called out for that long break, I think you'll find, by Sid Domick.
Poor play, okay. He was definitely following the man with the ball. Not a very big putback, but he's definitely pulled his jumper.
Okay.
And it cleared him somewhat, okay?
Where are we going to?
The mark over here, and I'll go.
You'll go to it, I'll find you in a minute. Okay, he's got you on it. Pick the hands too. Thanks, Mitch.
Mitchell Hoffman, the touch judge from this western side of Bear Park, has gone all the way across to the eastern side to rule. Oh, they're going to almost score from the touch here. Getting the ball down was Phil Adamson. He's going to claim the try. It's going to be given. Don't we have a ball game now? Penrith are back within 4.
Thanks, Johnny. Thanks.
Well, the North Sydney players are strongly resenting the call from the referee. He was very confident about what he saw. It looked to be just a straightforward ruck up to set the platform for the following 5 tackles. But gee, didn't he take it forward with a little bit of strength and enthusiasm? Here it is here, 14 metres out. He's gone to the first two defenders, busted through one, carried the next three over the line. The ball being planted on the ground. There is no doubt whatsoever with that one. That one has been planted. It's a fair try. I think, if anything, what the North Sydney players are objecting to is probably the situation. The ball's gone down. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. They're probably a little bit disappointed with their own part in that try. And Peter Mulholland, this has been a turnaround and a half. You would not learn this sort of a U-turn in a driving test.
You're right too. Well, not half happy about scoring that try either. But look, this
Panthers, and the Panthers certainly haven't forgotten that lesson, and they have visions of doing likewise themselves. Here's a kick out on the fall from the kickoff. Well, Chris Eichen has been striking them very nicely. He might have a shot here from the halfway line to level it up. Steve Carter has other ideas, though, and drills a ball. Oh, off the boot. It didn't find touch. That is a terrible mistake from Steve Carter. He took the odds to it, getting a quick kick away and trying to bite off too much. He's given them... Dallas down the blind side. Well read by his opposite number, Chris Hicks. Fairley takes it to them and offloads. Away to Jason Taylor. Florimo cut out him and went straight to Matt Sears. Eichen coming back inside, got it back to Taylor and away to Michael Buettner. A terrific try to the North Sydney Bears, and they've given themselves a little bit of breathing space. Finally, a couple of passes stuck. They worked it nicely through the men who had a lot to do with building that lead in the first half. And it was Michael Buettner who, in the end, picked up his second four-pointer of the game. And it could be the try that just puts this win out of the reach of the Penrith Panthers.
Yeah, their inside pass, their support play all day has been very good, North Sydney. Clever offload from Fairley. Really started the motion for them. Here it is, wrapping around the inside. Benny Eichen keeping the ball in two hands. The support on the inside really stretched Penrith defence to breaking point.
Billy Moore doing likewise. And some happy Bears fans proclaim their side number one. Well, the match is Peter Mulholland.
Yes, Warren, thanks very much. With me is Ben Eichen. Congratulations, Ben, on a very, very ugly match.
Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. It's a bit of a concern, actually, the way we've been playing, getting in front of teams, then let them come back. It's something we definitely got to concentrate on, and I just hope we can get it out of our game.
Mate, your game at fullback, that's certainly one that's out of the books, actually, but it's getting you more involved.
It is, mate. Pete likes me to play sort of a second 5'8", pop up where I can. And, you know, also for my kicking game, he likes me there as another option to JT. And it's working out well. I feel I'm improving every game I play there, and hopefully I can take it through into the semis.
Another dimension, too, when Adam Muir comes back into that side.
Well, exactly, mate. He toughens us right up, Adam. As you know, what they're like up there in Newcastle, the old coal miner boys. But when he gets back, it certainly will add some grunt to our pack.
It's just a matter, too, isn't it, of grinding away with these games. I mean, Western Suburbs next week as well.
It is, mate. The only one positive thing I can take out of it is when we got a battle on our hands, like against the Newcastles and the Brisbanes. Not so much Brisbane this year, but the Newcastles and the other teams, we tend to play for the whole 80 minutes. And that's one positive thing. It's only when we really get in front of the softer teams that this happens to us. So hopefully we can correct it, and hopefully we'll not happen again. Ben, just one quick point. The fringes today, the centres, all at sea with the attack coming down there. Does it put that down to the fact that you or Flo's not out there organising that, or is it something that you've been working on, or oppositions obviously have pinpointed it? I don't know, mate. We've sort of changed our defensive style this year. We used to have a slide. Now we've got a sort of up off the line style, and there is a few problems out there, but I'm sure the class of players who are out there, Nigel Roy and Michael Buettner, they'll fix it up. Well, Ben, from NEC, your award, and congratulations. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, NEC, and thanks to Fox. Thanks. Back to you, Warren. Benny